Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Last time we booty merged with our booty metal and became Mega Man Model A. And now this time, and we beat Buckfire after dying to him. Yes, you can tell that Expert mode is going to be a lot tougher, not just with the stages and enemies doing more damage and having less health permanently, but also the bosses have upgraded attack patterns. They are rough. Chronoforce is especially going to be tough. And this stage isn't going to be a picnic either. So I'm going to try and demonstrate the charge shot. I was talking about it last time and the differences between grays. Let's see if we can demonstrate it. And even in Mega Merged form, we can still only shoot two regular blasts on the screen at once. It's not a huge deal. Careful. See, like, our fully charged shot isn't killing those things in one hit. They weren't with Gray either. They left him with one shot. That's why I'm questioning if that attack power even means anything. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about collecting all of those secret discs. If we pick up secret discs along the way, we pick them up. If we don't, I'm not concerned about it. And we'll use Buckfire to get up here. Now remember, there was also a sub-tank in this stage on normal mode. We have 264 E-crystals. It actually takes 500 to activate one of those checkpoints. That is a ridiculous amount. I don't remember it being quite that much, but now it does kind of make sense why I never really activated too many checkpoints going through here. And we have this mini-boss. And this mini-boss, you'll see, does not stay exposed as long as he did on normal mode. Another strategy that you could be using, and, well, let's just say I had an off-camera run of this stage as well, and I found that Buckfire is actually what you want to be doing here. Because one fire arrow will take out those pillars. And so that ends up being a really good strategy here. But like I mentioned in our normal mode playthrough, I generally don't use too many different transformations. I mean, you kind of saw the extent of the transformations I used. Maybe I'd have an easier time if I used more. I'm definitely going to need to use Chronoforce more in the final battle. Oh, that's going to be tough. I just remember how long I got stuck on that battle. There might also be some points where, once we get to places where some easy one-ups become available, I might spend time in between videos just grinding to get to max lives, just so I don't have to repeat stages as much. Then again, repeat stages versus grinding, the time frame will probably be similar. But for recording purposes, it's just nice to not have to do that. This is incredibly inconvenient. You know that? I want to not die. Can I homing shot that guy? That would be smart for this. Ah, we got health back, so we have enough for another hit. I want it to reflect upwards. Whatever, we got past him. Not gonna mess with him anymore. Yeah, I love the ricochet effect of... Yeah, here we're gonna try and use someone else. Yeah, see, it's a little electric jolt this time instead of just like a normal purple blast. I do appreciate the differences between Ash and Gray. Definitely feels much more significant than the differences between Ale and Vent. Speaking of Ale and Vent, I think I mentioned this in the normal mode playthrough, but we'll be... Yeah, and see, the sub-tanks have been replaced with full healths. Because there should have been a sub-tank up there, that's where it was in normal mode. So, just to show you guys that we're not getting all the sub-tanks in this one. And we have this area again. And now we kind of know how to get through here. But yeah, I appreciate the differences between Ash and Gray more so than Vent and Ale. And, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about before I got distracted with the lack of a sub-tank there, is that, I think I mentioned it in normal mode, but we'll be running into Vent instead of Ale this time because we're playing as Ash. So that means the ZX series kind of has two separate, I guess, alternate realities the way these games play out. It can play out as Gray and Ale have like their timeline together, or Vent and Ash have their timeline together. Oh, hey there. We gotta be careful to and dodge stuff. I still maintain that the homing shot is the best way of dealing with those enemies. And this should be the last one, I think. Last lock. Now let's try to ignore this guy and just get out of here. And there we go. Up that other path was the place for the 6th lock door, but we can't get to the 6th lock until we get Bifrost. And even when we do, we're not coming back here for that. And now it's time to deal with Chronoforce on Expert Mode. Of course, we're also going to have this scene here.
Prometheus said he found someone interesting. I came to see who it was. Thetis? She's nothing more than a kid like you.
Hey, you're not that much older than me.
What is it with you people?
Mega Merge!
Mega Merge!
I love their transformations.
Didn't Prometheus tell you that you'd meet other Mega Men?
I wish we could get those transformations when we copy them.
Chosen one for Model L.
I'm Atlas, the Flame Mega Man. Chosen one for Model F. How is it that an unenlightened hunter who has no ideals is a Mega Man?
What is going on with all these weirdos?
Why are we battling about ideals?
I have my pride. I can't stand people like you, who are always looking down on others.
Just as I expected. But I don't feel like fighting right now. We've got other things to do.
So you two
I've
just
got
came
no
by to
time
say
for some
hi.
kid who became a Mega Man by accident. You look like you could use a nice cold dip.
And then we meet Chronoforce.
Welcome to my Sub-Zero world, where even time freezes. You've got some nerve calling yourself a Mega Man, plebeian. You're nothing more than a low-life commoner. I, Chronoforce, will take that biometal off your hands.
Alright, now let's see if I can still deal with Chronoforce on Expert Mode. Yeah, he starts this right away. It is possible to get a hit in before he does that. I don't know how to dodge it. Oh, he sends 2 volleys of those. And I took another hit there. He's got 3 shots there. So, like I said, very similar to his other attacks. And I mentioned this on normal mode, but we are going to have to deal with the time slow for the entire battle.
To be a Mega Man.
It won't just go away, and, well, it'll take much, much longer to go away. And even when it does, the game is programmed, or Chronoforce is programmed to go right back into setting up the time slow. See, we got a shot in on him. I remember how to dodge some of these attacks. That was the wrong way to do that. What you need to do is do like a small hop and get him to go upwards instead of coming down to you. To dodge that attack, you just need to dash and stand like right underneath him. But you have to do that like after he flings his tail. Otherwise, you're just going to run into his tail, and you're going to take a hit there anyways. Eventually, past gameplay me will figure this out. Ah, we got a charge shot off on him. That's how we want it. And there's what I was talking about with manipulating where he goes there. I thought there was a way you weave between those, but yeah, easiest thing is to just get underneath him when he does that. That one, just a basic jump. Oh, I missed. The other thing I do like about Chronoforce is the armor he has, and you have to hit him in a certain spot. See, there's how you dodge that. Oh, and now he's doing this attack, and it's going to go much faster than what it did in normal mode. Actually, all of his attacks are pretty much going faster than normal mode. That's true of most of the bosses in Expert mode. This is how I was able to use Expert mode to study for that exam in college, because you have to be fast against these guys. Oh, and I should just dash forward and I would have been fine. I almost got him, but I mistimed that jump there.
It looks like you're not cut out.
Yeah, slight errors can lead to your death, and that's game over. So I'm going to replay the stage, and that's when I use Buckfire on the mini-boss, but I don't show that off, so you just have to take my word for it. If that's what you're doing at, if you're playing along at home, yeah, use Buckfire for that. We didn't get the shot in there. I remember the first time I played Expert Mode, I got, oh my gosh, I must have gotten at least 5 to 6 game overs on Chronoforce. It took me so long to figure out how to beat this guy in Expert Mode. But I enjoyed trying to figure it out because it still is possible to dodge everything. And in my opinion, the difficulty of Expert Mode in Mega Man ZX Advent is like, it's like the perfect sort of difficulty when you're looking for a challenge. And I do like how the bosses have different patterns or different attacks, sped up attacks. Like he sends the 2 volleys, the 3 shots, the faster thing, always being on the time slow. Just kind of stacking the deck. Yeah, see there I ran into his tail. And that expert mode isn't just, okay, everything is going to be the same, but things are just going to do more damage, you're going to have less health. No, it goes way beyond that sort of simplistic design. We have, you know, beefed up attacks, faster attacks. I like that design. This is why Mega Man ZX Advent is one of my favorite Mega Man games.
All you can hope to do is just flail about in the little time you have left.
And if I were to make a list of my top 10 favorite Mega Man games, ZX Advent would definitely be on it. It would probably... I don't know, I originally thought it would be like more on the lower end of that list, but it might be more towards the middle of that list, like maybe around 4th to 6th favorite Mega Man game.
He is probably pulling the strings behind the scenes.
Because I don't have a lot of bad things to say about this game.
Taking advantage of our ignorance. Now I want to go all the way and win this game even more.
Okay. And we have Chronoforce's ability. And you actually don't even need it in here. We're just going to use the options button to just skip some of those scenes. When we get to this teleporter, I'm going to drop a save, teleport back to the Hunter's Camp, and then I'll meet you guys over at the Tower of Verder, and we'll handle that level next time. That'll be fun.